Only twice in Steelers history have they lost their first 2 competitive home games in a season. After defeat last Saturday to Cardiff, a Manchester squad that brushed aside Nottingham last night stands in the way of them avoiding another unhappy double. On Manchester's last visit here, Sheffield scored 8 times, but in 6 games in all competitions at the arena since then, they've totaled 8. As pleasing as Aaron Fox found some aspects of the Devils game, and as strong as the penalty kill was in the win in Guildford, in this Challenge Cup game, the fans want to see some goals. Allen was forced away, back to Petgrave, thought about the pass along the blue line, decided against it. So they had a high chance of being intercepted and made the smarter play. Steelers trying to turn possession on the wall into a scoring chance. Newman. That one hits off Erhard and loops to the far side. Ciampini. One-timer, Petgrave! Ciampini set it up, and Petgrave gave it the hammer. He kept the puck away from everyone in white, and Petgrave was waiting and poised, and he got enough behind it to beat Levine and give the Steelers an early lead. First goal of the season in Elite League competitions for Matt Petgrave. Whistle. Plays it towards Petgrave and he couldn't sort his feet out. Lost his balance as the puck whizzed by him. Still offensive zone time for the Steelers. Graham trying to put the pressure on in the corner. That allows the Steelers defensively time to get across to the point and keep it in once more. Now Storm will get it clear. Defenseman will go for a change. The forwards will just try and hang on to the puck in the offensive zone. Barrow plays the pass out front and Storm equalise. Little pass out from behind the goal. And they have themselves a leveller. They absorbed pressure at one end. And it was Barrow with the pass out and Orval with the finish. 4 on the season now for the Swedish forward. And just when it looked like the Steelers might be starting to dominate, Storm hit back. Steelers with possession. Dowd. It'll find its way to Latal off the boards. Dowd again. Trying to go back to the far side. It was an awkward one for Latal to deal with. Hopped over his stick and went off his skate. Connolly trying to play it in front. Connolly has it again. One-time shot, one-time goal! It's a great finish from Raska. It wasn't on the power play, but I don't think the Steelers will mind at all. Connolly the provider, and Adam Raska fires it into the top corner. And Levine, who made a really good glove save from Petgrave a couple of moments ago, was not quite quick enough to reach up and grab that one. Sent forward by Johnson. Stormer offside here. Puck just held up at the blue line, took all the momentum out of the move. A few words being exchanged, and Petgrave, who was in the thick of things against Cardiff last Saturday, skates away from trouble this time. David Phillips will try and reach this and does. Tries to turn away from trouble. Newman angles tight, so he plays the pass across, but Allen was all tied up. Couldn't get his hands free, couldn't get his stick down onto it. Here is Allen. Trying the wraparound, didn't quite get it on goal, and that's because he was being held back. It's a holding call, and it'll be another power play coming the way of the Steelers. They didn't score on the last one, but they did score 5 seconds after it finished. Tensions from Allen were pretty clear. And the penalty from Erhard. Power play continues. Pichet, big rebound, and the Storm get to it first. Ekman Larsson helped out his netminder. Pichet does have a really good slap shot. Levine made the save. Petgrave trying to get it towards Newman. Newman battles back onto it. Petgrave, Pichet, Ciampini. Allen's the option down low. Petgrave's one-timer, wide of the post, and also wide of Allen, who was trying to provide a deflection. Pichet again. Petgrave, Pichet, Ciampini winds and fires. Gets a little bit of a touch, I think, that helps it on its way around the boards and out of the zone. Storm will get 3 of their penalty killers swapped off. The Steelers enter the zone again. Newman drags it out front, flicks it, Allen scores! It's not the prettiest goal, but it's found its way into the back of the net. It's a power play marker for the Sheffield Steelers. And Allen, who got himself a couple in Guildford, has himself one in front of his home fans. Didn't go into the part of the goal he was initially aiming for. A big bounce off Levine, but crucially behind him and into the goal. And the Steelers have a 2-goal cushion. Neverleinen, Petgrave, Allen, Newman and Ciampini, the other members of this power play unit. Here is Ciampini. Neverleinen's one-timer is way off target. Newman wins it back, it comes out and it's put in. It's Petgrave. He scored in the first, he scored in the second, and the Steelers are in full control. It's the second power play goal of the game for the Sheffield Steelers. And it's the puck retrieval behind the goal. Newman helping to win it back. And Petgrave at the top of the crease to take the feed from Ciampini. He's already a very popular player here at the Utilita Arena, Matt Petgrave. Putting the pressure on Sullivan. Does well to hold his position, but doesn't get the puck out of the zone. One-timer from Allen. And just a little bit off balance, it seemed. Didn't quite get his timing right. Now Petgrave, who's on a hat-trick. Neverleinen keeps the puck moving across. Ciampini just lost balance for a moment. Allen playing it across, it'll come to Petgrave, sweeps it goalward, save made by Levine's left leg. Still the power play looks threatening. That will take a couple of deflections and finds its way in. And when it's not your night, Manchester, it's just not your night. It could have gone anywhere, and it found its way into the net behind Levine. One skate, then another, then a blocker, and in. Someone from the Steelers will get credit for that. I'm not quite sure how. It's yet another power play goal. Storm go in after it, but Petgrave beats them to it. It's another unproductive venture into the offensive zone for Storm. Steelers will try and do a bit more as they come forward, and they'll play it across, and Petule misses from a narrow angle. Nice feed from Pichet. Petule couldn't provide the finish. Petule did have a pad and glove to beat, just couldn't quite get it in. There's Neverleinen. So they're trying to build from their own corner. Graham, Neverleinen. Room for Petgrave. Looks up and sees Whistle. Tried to find Phillips instead, there was no deflection. But Graham has won the race to beat out the icing. Allows the Steelers to set up in the offensive zone. Try and bring it out front. Net stays in place as Phillips with a backhand shot sees it saved by Levine. Puck is still there, and now the net is bumped free, but that might have been more Steelers than Storm. And Jonathan Phillips with a little bit of pushing and shoving. Ekman Larsson doesn't look too impressed. Neither does Jonathan Phillips. Mentioned at the top of the show that the Hull Seahawks had chosen Curtis Warburton to be their starting netminder tonight, allowing Jordan McLaughlin to come and be the backup for Matt Greenfield. It's not been a happy start to the season for the Hull Seahawks. They've lost 12-0 in Swindon. Don't know how many of those goals are against Curtis Warburton. The Storm move in here and they play it across. They've got a great chance and they've got themselves a goal. It's Barrow and it's 5-2 now. Surely too late to cause the Steelers major alarm, but something for the visiting fans to cheer. Johnson, the provider, as he drove hard towards the goal, drew the attention of the defence, and Barrow with the slick finish. So 18 from 12, Barrow from Johnson, even strength at 53-41, and it gives Barrow a goal and an assist. We've got a penalty behind the play, and we're going to get a fight as well. The punches are coming in from Allen on Ruddy. It didn't last very long as Allen spins down to the ice, but there are penalties coming in, and I think more of them are going to go against Chase Ruddy than they are against Allen. I think behind the play may have had a bit of a cheeky swing that Allen took major exception to. No, that's the big shove of the stick. It was a cross-check rather than a slash. Just caught it out the corner of my eye, and Allen was very clear in his intentions in retaliation. Trying to throw a couple of big punches, he threw himself off balance. Crowd are on their feet. They like what they've seen from their Steelers side tonight. Some of the questions from last weekend have been comprehensively answered. Still more work to do. But the clock is counting down. The Steelers Challenge Cup campaign has got off to the perfect start. The Steelers are winners by 5-2. Stay with us on Steelers TV Live. We'll have the Man of the Match award for both sides, and we will have the Eddie. Steelers Man of the Match is Matt Petgrave. He opened the scoring, he added the Steelers' fourth, and he picked up an assist on their fifth. 2 goals, 1 assist, and now he'll get to do an Eddie. He knows what they're all about. He did one in pre-season. Now he gets to do it following a Challenge Cup group victory. And the strike from Petgrave. All the pins hit the deck, and all the points are staying in Sheffield. The Steelers beating Storm by 5-2.
A great start in the Challenge Cup and a great victory at home, Matt.
Yeah, it was. I thought we got off to a really good start here in the first period and got the crowd behind us, crowd into it, crowd involved. But I still think we need to clean up a couple of things in the third period, but I think we're going to be rolling in tomorrow with a little bit of confidence.
This Challenge Cup's important to a club like ours. We won it a couple of years ago. Obviously for new guys coming in, it's all a little bit different, this competition, but this close rivalry now with Nottingham and Manchester for the next couple of weeks is big, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, exactly. You can feel the kind of energy in the dressing room that we have going here, and Fox is drilling it into our heads, the importance of these games. Well, every game's important in this season, regular season, Challenge Cup. It doesn't matter, like every game's like important, so we have to come out and do the job.
You seem to have fitted in like a hand in a glove here. Does it feel like that from your side as well?
Yeah, I think I could have got off to a little bit better start the first 2 games, but like I'll take that, like just trying to get better every day. And thank God for the teammates I have here. I'm just really appreciative of that.
Yeah, there was no Sam Jones tonight, but Evan Mosey dropped back. Alex Graham goes up front. We've got good depth, haven't we?
Yeah, seeing Mosey come back and slide in as easily as he did, making plays back there defensively and offensively, that just goes to show the type of team we have here.
Yeah, you're used to long bus trips, I'm sure, but you've got a big one tomorrow to play Dundee, and that's back in league, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of experience there with playing in the ECHL, but yeah, looking forward to the trip tomorrow. I haven't been to Scotland yet, so looking forward to see what that's about.
Aaron, did that tick all the boxes, winning a home game and also getting off to a great start in the Challenge Cup?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot closer to the team we want to be. I didn't love our last 20, but I'm not going to nitpick. It was a 5-1 hockey game, and I loved our compete that first 40 especially. I thought we hemmed them in their own end for most of the night. We created a lot of offense. Special teams was outstanding. We worked hard on that this week. It was good to see them get a little confidence and rewarded there as well. So yeah, it was a good hockey game. Looking forward to the quick turnaround and hopping on the bus early doors tomorrow for a big one up in Dundee.
Did I get it right? Was it 3 power play goals tonight? You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, we scored 3 power play goals tonight, and then we scored with, I think, 2 seconds after one had just expired. So that group's snapped it around pretty good and got to the hard areas and were rewarded, and that's what we're looking for.
Do you start to see the chemistry coming now? Or you start to feel happier?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've done a lot of video the last couple of weeks on things that aren't going to work in our game and things that really, really do, and we're starting to see some of those things now from everybody and not just a few guys, which is, you need 5 guys committed to play in the right way if you're going to have success, and we saw a lot more of that tonight.
2 for Matt Petgrave. He's a fan favourite already, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, when you skate like that and, he's all over the ice, got to get him to rein it in at times, I think, but yeah, he's a special player.
Yeah, Evan Mosey as well, dropping back tonight with know Sam Jones.
Yeah, I think Evan is just that versatile guy. He's been outstanding as a forward for us. Like I just kind of told Peter, like when we show some of the system stuff, it's always Evan Mosey doing the right thing in the right spot. So it was hard to move him back there this time because he'd been so good up front for us. But again, he's such a good skater, and I think you'd really notice that when you put him back as a D.
Have you done any video on Dundee? What can you expect tomorrow up there?
Yeah, they're fast. They've played some good hockey, so we'll have the boys in for 8:15 tomorrow morning. We'll do some video here before we go on them, and like I said, they'll be never an easy place to play after a long bus trip as well. So we have to be ready.
Just your thoughts on that one, Matt.
It was a tough game. I didn't love our start. Sheffield came out hard and kind of took it to us a little bit, but I thought we grew into the game, and actually the second, third, I liked our game. Still a little bit of adjustment for some of the guys, I think, going to the bigger ice, but I liked it today. I thought we worked hard. There was no quit. A couple bounces didn't go our way there. One off the ref on the power play goal, and then the last one kind of pinballed. But other than that, the guys stuck with it, and there are definitely some positives to take away.
It's early in the year. Do you like your team?
I do. Yeah, like I said, we've got a young team, so there's a bit of a learning curve, but they're bought in. The guys work hard, and that's kind of all you can ask for, and hopefully clean up some of the areas we need to work on here soon.
Every other team says it's really hard to go into Manchester because we play on the bigger ice and then we go into the small ice. How difficult is it for you to make the reverse?
You know what, it is. As a ex-goalie, I didn't really know, but I guess the bigger ice, there's more room to kind of make plays, and like I said, I liked our game more today than I have on the road in the past against a good team and a tough building to play. So there are definitely some positives there.
You got off to a great start last night against Nottingham. Can you make it through to the quarterfinals?
That's the plan.